Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Doc. Good to see you all again. Yeah. We're talking with Jimmy Buffett. I just asked Jimmy, I saw the repeat of Saturday Night Live, and I was trying to figure out again
what we were doing.
About what date, what date that was. That was about 2.5 years ago.
It was 2.5 years ago, and I had a broken leg at the time. I was only 2 days out of the hospital, and it was obviously propped up on a boat. They came out and they didn't know what to do with my leg, so they said, well, let's put a boat in the scat. So I was sitting up there and trying to keep. The weird thing was, when I broke it, it was right foot, and that's my timekeeping foot. And so when we went to rehearsals...
That's smarts.
Yeah, but the break was enough, but then we got in. I decided to go on the road with the broken leg. And the one thing, rehearsals weren't going so good, and finally my drummer came up and said, your timing is awful. And I said, no wonder. And I had to go left-footed, which is something, you don't normally think about.
You had to switch
you're
everything.
Tapping,
right.
And I had to switch it off. So I'm sitting up there, and your impulses are over here strapped in, and you're still trying to listen for it.
This is not the first time you've broken that leg, I understand.
3 times, same year. Once in a bar.
Now, tell me, how do you break your leg 3 times in 1 year?
Very stupidly. It was...
Once in a bar?
First time playing softball, summer league softball, thinking you're 18, and Pete Rose digging for second.
Right.
And then when it went, I'll never forget the sound, And then, so I broke it that time, and then I was on my way up to New York to do some work, and happened to slip off of a bar stool one night while I was forgetting my broken leg.
Must have been in the winter, icy-covered bar stool last night.
Oh, yes. Bitter cold winter in New York
Murder
that year.
up there.
And I had to come out here to Dr. Rosenfeld, who fixed Bobby Quinn. We were just talking
When Bobby was having his trouble with the shoulder?
Dr. Robert Rosenfeld puts everybody back together.
So he pieced you together. That's twice.
Third time skiing, I got out of the cast. First day on the slopes. Down it went, and that was it. Next thing I knew, I was in a plane and back in Cedars of Sinai going, wait a minute, what did I do? This is, born on Christmas Day, this is not...
obviously you are what they call a high-risk coverage in the insurance field.
Yeah, I thought rock and roll was supposed to be easy. I mean, that's football. No, this is... but fortunately, hopefully, those injuries are done.
Yeah.
But there it was popping up again on Saturday night. It's funny to remember that.
Yeah, to look back and remember what you're doing.
Oh, remember what I was thinking about. I was thinking, oh, my God, when are they going to let my foot off this
And you
boat?
almost feel it again, right?
Oh, I feel it. I'd set off metal detectors in airports. I think I got a big plate in there, so it does.
You mentioned about the boat set. Was that because a lot of your album covers are usually near the water? Or
well, I usually, my time off is, that's where I spend. I've enjoyed sailing all my life. Yeah. I grew up on the water down Mobile Bay, down Mobile, Alabama.
Sailing, not what they call stink potters.
Stink potters, right.
That's what they call power boats, yeah.
Well, you'll get back on that, though.
Right.
But, yeah, I grew up, and it has been the most relaxing place, and it's where I write the best.
Right. You just got off the road. You said you've been out for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Now you collapsed for how long now?
We're off till about the end of July. We go out for the summer season back east to do the outdoor Meriwether Post Pavilion and the Outdoor Blossoms. And Washington.
So you do a lot of college days, a lot of young people, but you played Sahara Tahoe.
That was strange.
Was that
it was great. It was a different art. We'd done Anaheim Convention Center.
And half of them are here tonight, I think.
Which is big, so that was like 8,000 people that night. So the next day, we're in Tahoe, courtesy, Golden West Airlines. Have you ever heard of them? Yeah. I shouldn't. We went to Tahoe from Orange County via San Diego.
All right.
Explain that.
That's an excursion flight. They want to show you a lot of the country.
Yeah, but I'd seen it back. I thought we'd been in San Diego for about 7 years after we were flying around. But we got to Tahoe, and you're going into a 1,300-seat room. And we'd been on, and on the road, you're in Holiday Inns or Might Inns or something. And you walk into the Caesars lobby, and that's just enough. It's fantasy. I mean, I don't know where you're supposed to check in or put your credit card in the slot machine or something.
It's a weird feeling.
You can't find the desk.
Where would you rather play? Do you like the concerts?
I really enjoyed it. The strange thing was I've never had as many people ask me to autograph money. You sign, but I mean, really, $100 bills. It's just useless up there or something.
Yeah, apparently they're going to frame it and keep it or something. You'd say maybe.
Well, we were talking. Maybe it'll be worth something. They figure if they keep that one, they can get out of town or something.
You're
like
right.
That.
Could you do another number for us? We want to save time for it.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, Jim.